Welcome to my Las Vegas travel vlog. So just like the video packing for this trip, this whole travel vlog is going to be a little bit chaotic when it comes to the narration portion. At least this trip, my best friend asked me to live more in the moment because I vlogged our last 2 vacations. So this is like a compromise. I really wanted to document our vacation here because I love the travel vlogs. They're so fun, but at the same time I wanted to honor his request of just kind of living in the moment more for this one. So you're gonna see a lot of shaky cam, very much like Vegas vacation home video vibes. So I was just kind of like walking at some points and just grabbing shots as I could to cobble together into a vlog. So we stayed at the Park MGM and we absolutely love this hotel. We got a great deal, which is why we were able to do 5 days here. It's very much like nature inspired, lots of greenery. This is really cool because it's right next to the New York hotel, as you could see, and this one is more like Central Park inspired. So we actually had like a picture of Central Park right by our room, which was really cool to see. And being that we also love New York, it was just really fun to stay there. So the walls had little like hummingbirds and little dragonflies and stuff like that. So another thing that we really loved about this hotel is it is the only completely smoke-free hotel and casino on the Strip.
This is ridiculous. That dog was cute.
That I noticed this time in Vegas was that almost everywhere we visited played really good music, and that's another reason that we're going to be about the narration life for this travel vlog. I do not want any copyright problems, but the music so good. So many times John would be like way up ahead of me and I'd be back there like shazamming a new song or something. But yeah, that is another reason why we are just going to keep most of these clips on mute with little pockets sprinkled here and there of our little banter or funny stuff going on. But this hotel also, in addition to it being just like really chill, there's a lot of stuff going on here. There was like a nightclub. They had Maroon 5 playing at like their theater that was connected to the hotel. Lots of restaurants. We wanted to check out this one, but they were always had like really weird hours. So maybe next time. But our favorite place by far was Eataly. So we're going to talk about Eataly a lot. They also had this Lady Gaga museum that we went and checked out that was kind of cool. They've got like her meat dress and lots of different stuff that she's worn on the red carpet over the years.
Somebody's having a good time over there. Hi. Hey.
So this is Eataly. This is the open air Italian market in the hotel. We've been to the Eataly in New York and we really like it. There's like 11 or so food stalls you can eat at. They also have a market. We ate here almost every day for breakfast. It was amazing. So John really wanted In-N-Out, so we went to In-N-Out, and I have a confession, you guys. This is my second time trying In-N-Out, and I just don't like it. Not for me, but I was really glad to go because I knew he was looking forward to it. So here are our burgers that we got. The cheese fries are horrible. I don't get it. So this is day 2. I love the mountain view. You guys are going to see lots and lots of that mountain view because I was so obsessed with it. Hello, mountain. So for those of you who are new to my channel, a lot of my content deals with hair and reviewing hair products. So this is a little get ready with me section. I was shocked because this hair turned out so much cuter than I thought it would. And for those of you that are frequent viewers of my channel, hi guys, I ended up using the Annabelle's Perfect Blend Ayurvedic hair serum. The day before I left, I put my hair into a set of twists that I put in 2 little pigtails, and I undid them today, which is day 2 of the trip. So I used the Ayurvedic hair serum as my leave-in conditioner after using the Ayurvedic cleansing cream, also from Annabelle's Perfect Blend, because I was like, I don't have time to do a lot of stuff with my hair. So after I cleansed it with the cleansing cream and detangled, I applied that hair serum, and then to do the twisting itself, I used the Sorenzo Beauty strawberry hibiscus hair gel. So just those 2 products, and my hair felt so good. I also didn't mention to you guys, this trip was so cold. So many of our Uber drivers were like apologizing because the weather was so cold. So here I'm using my Elta MD SPF 46 that I use every day for my sunblock and my moisturizer. I'm also using this little Kula SPF 30 for my lips. The Nubian palette is what I brought from my eyeshadow, and I just did a really simple eye look. I use this Merit brow pomade. I love this stuff. It gives me a nice defined look, but it's really easy to use because I am much more of a hair person than a makeup person. So I like to keep things nice and simple. and I think I use this in the shade dark brown. So next, for the transition between my lid and my brow bone, I use that kind of peanut butter color, and then I use this kind of champagne-y highlight on my brow bone itself and kind of just blend everything. Next up, the same kind of gold color that I used on my lid, I'm going to underline my eyes with. Oh, there we go. It's like tradition. I have to poke my eye at least once while doing my makeup. And then I'm using the same champagne color that I use on my brow bone on the inner corners. Clean Lash, my favorite mascara. My best friend is coming in here and probably says something crazy. My files in this vlog, you guys, keep getting corrupted, so I'm just going to speed run through this narration because I'm so scared that this thing is going to just go off the rails. So this is the Merit Shade Slick. It's like a tinted lip oil in the color Sangria. It's awesome. It's a great little wash of color. I didn't want to do too much because I knew I was going to be like eating all this makeup off anyway when we went to eat. This is the Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette from Juvia's Place. Love all these shades. That's why I brought this with me on the trip, because I knew that any blush that I used was gonna work. This is the final look. Super simple, super quick. As I mentioned, it is so cold during this whole trip to Vegas, except for like the day we leave and the day before. So I ended up layering almost all the clothes that I ended up bringing.
I'm sure I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna find the damn earrings and jewelry right there, like on my bathroom counter or something. Hey. Can you see the gap in between where my part was? Mm-hmm. No? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. I'm like trying to hide that. My hair turned out so good, like unexpectedly, you know? Hey.
Force myself to hurry up so that we could get the rest of our day started, because I was just so happy with how cute my hair turned out, and I think I ended up wearing it in a bun for most of the trip because it was so windy. But this is my little outfit of the day. It was just like, let's just try to be as warm as possible. I wore my little fleece leggings, and I'm so happy I brought. Here's my little mountain.
My friend. You want to check it out? I mean, that is kind of weird that it's closed so often, you know? Hey.
Where are you from?
We're from Virginia.
Oh, okay.
So we were like, oh, it's gonna be nice and warm in Vegas, and then Virginia is warmer this week.
Is it warmer there?
Oh yeah, it's like 80 and 70s.
I've never seen hail before here.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really came in with some interesting weather. I don't know, Jugga. It's not fair. It's supposed to be warm and beautiful for us.
This restaurant called Shang Artisan Noodles Forever, and while we were waiting for a table, we went next door to this boba place. I think it was called Sweet Boba, and we got these like toffee frappuccinos that were absolutely delicious. They had those fun little cute pillows in there. But we are finally here at Shang Artisan Noodles. They make the noodles in front of you, and they have different types that you can order, like knife cut, hand pulled. I can't remember the third one, but we ended up both getting the knife cut noodles, which are thicker and kind of like rough cut. They were so good. They went really well with the broth. And I got the Dan Dan noodles as well as their Shang beef noodle soup, which is their #1 seller. It was so good, perfect for this weather. The only thing was that we were right by the door, and every time someone walked in, it was so cold, but the food was delicious. I ended up adding the black vinegar as well as their chili oil to my food, and I love stuff spicy, so this was really, really tasty. Eataly had a bunch of stuff that you can get as gifts. So I got my mom this cute little white shirt that was super soft, really nice quality. The Aria Hotel, which was one of the nicest hotels we've ever seen. They had so many fun things to look at, and they had this hotel scented in the casino. So amazing. And I looked up what they use. It's called like Asian Garden. It smells awesome. But they had these beautiful, beautiful restaurants in here. Catch, that I just showed you guys, is a seafood restaurant that like everyone takes pictures of the entrance because it's so, so nice. But we agreed that we would stay here if not for the smoking.
Which hotel do you think is prettier, ours or that one?
This one's pretty.
It's real pretty. Ours is more like peaceful nature, tranquil, you know?
We We were so full after lunch. We just kind of walked around and let our food digest. We ended up going to Eataly for a little kind of late night snack before going to sleep. I got their gelato, the sweet cream, and the sea salt caramel. It was so good. John got a slice of the mushroom pizza, and we ended up getting gelato almost every night that we were there. We love the sweet cream the best out of all the flavors.
I was waiting in line to get a bombolini, but they didn't have any more.
They didn't have any more? I want to try one of those too. That's the cream puff, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. Don't do that. Look, creepy look. Your hair looks so pretty. You gonna wear it down today?
No.
I know.
Of our trip, we knew we had to check out the gym because it was really nice, and this is nicer than my gym back home, which isn't that hard because I go to Planet Fitness, but the equipment was so fancy and smooth here. It even had this thing where it automatically charged your phone. Then we went to our breakfast spot and we got these awesome breakfast paninis. The prosciutto and the pancetta were our go-tos. My favorite was prosciutto. So good. They make everything fresh. The eggs were delicious. I ended up going over to this little market section and kind of like looking around at the different gift options. They had everything from like balsamic vinegars to different type of pastas, olive oils, and then I saw these crepes, and I ended up getting this cacio e pepe crepe, and I love that pasta. This one right here. You guys see, that's almost freaking $17, and after taxes, it was close to $20. And I had so many high hopes for this. It was like 4 cheeses, had a like drizzle of truffle honey on top of it. You guys, that freaking crepe was not good at all. It was cold and it was super tiny. But back to the breakfast sandwiches. Look at that. Oh my gosh, so delicious. I got some of these candies to bring back home. John just tried the tiramisu today. He said it's really good. I'm gonna try the other one tomorrow/today because my mom and I are going to DC and I'm editing, so wish me luck because I'm driving. But yeah, these candies were so beautiful, imported from Italy. Beautiful packaging, like little jewel tones, so nice to look at. Little pastries, little cookies, so many different things you can get. Cannolis to bring back home or to like to get for gifts for people. Soaps, lotions, perfumes, just tons and tons of stuff. We got some extra cheese. Here's my sad little crepe, you guys. It was just, oh my gosh. I wish I would have just gotten like an extra breakfast sandwich or something instead of that thing. And it was more expensive. And not even remotely as good as the breakfast sandwiches. But that's okay. You live and you learn. We ended up taking a nap midday because we were super tired. And then we were ready to go for the rest of the day. We ended up walking down near where the big Ferris wheel is. We went to Gordon Ramsay's restaurant, the fish and chips place, and we got Biscoff milkshakes.
Oh my god, hello?
Good, huh?
It's so good. It's really fast. Oh, damn panic attack up there. Hey.
So we made reservations to one of the best rated steakhouses in Vegas. And if you guys see those double stars up there next to the steaks, the double stars mean that the steak is on happy hour. Never heard of that in my life. I was in love. 50% off anything you see with the double stars. This is the darkest restaurant I've ever been to, so I tried to lighten up as much as I can. But I got the cacio e pepe, which was 50% off. This steak, chimichurri sauce. John got steak with mushrooms and a peppercorn sauce, and we got Brussels sprouts with this amazing bacon, and he got like scalloped mashed potatoes. But it made him really sick, poor thing. We went to Cabinet of Curiosities, which was this little speakeasy, and we got these little drinks. It had a lot of cool stuff in there. Kind of reminded me of the Netflix show Cabinet of Curiosities. Kind of like weird and cool and different. I can't remember the names of our drinks, but they were very strong. I think mine was called like Starlight, and I can't remember the name of John's, but we both agreed that they were very strong. And it was fun. I was so excited John popped up in the vlog because I know he's a little camera shy, so this was fun.
Silly. Wave. Yay. It's a cool shot with the like, oh my god.
The one really nice weather day, the day before we left, our last full day, so we were making sure to enjoy it as much as we could. Not a cloud in the sky. We ended up going to different gift shops to get some last minute things for our people back home. Found this really funny book. Next we went to GRWM, which is back over where the Ferris wheel is. John got the ocean, what did he get? I literally took the menu to remember for this vlog. He got the Ocean Beach Sea Salt Caramel Sundae, and I got the Gold Rush Caramel Almond Sundae. And I saw this bear, his name is Caramel, and I love caramel everything, so I thought he was adorable. But this is in Caesars, all the fancy stores, we just like to look at them and just kind of like check them out. So even though we've stayed in this hotel before, our first time in Vegas, we stayed in Caesars. It was awesome. But now we love the whole tranquil, peaceful vibe. So it's really fun to walk through the other hotels and casinos. But definitely Park MGM, where we stayed, I think is like the go-to. It was so nice. Now this is basically like the nature documentary portion of my vlog. I love marine life and anything to do with the ocean, so I was absolutely enchanted by these cute fish and this little tiger shark. I think he's a tiger shark. I don't know. He's a cute little shark. There's Dory, so many cute little fish. John literally went into like 2 different stores and I didn't even notice because I was just like so into these fish. I could have sat here for like an hour and just been super content. This was my favorite fish. He's absolutely beautiful. Look at those blue contrasted with the orange. He's super cool. Like he was like my little bud. He's just hanging out. Hi.
There's a rainbow on the ground from the light coming through. You see it? It's a rainbow on the ground from the light coming through. That's cute.
So we didn't end up going to any shows this time, but if you guys have ever seen this, let me know how it was. I kept seeing that everywhere in Vegas. This show at Bellagio, I think. It's like this, again, I love anything to do with the ocean, so I was very intrigued by that. So last night, we headed over to the Venetian to look at this beautiful ceiling. I remember it from before, how awesome it was. It was like a Vegas version of the Sistine Chapel. Of course, we've got the famous like gondolas singing in the river outside and the canals and stuff. Is it canals? I don't know, you guys. I'm recording this at like 2 a.m. But you've seen Vegas and you've seen these all over. So yeah, everything was highlighted at night. Things were starting to get a little bit feral at night, so we were heading back to the hotel. People were acting crazy and it was getting close to the weekend, so we just got a little touch of nightlife. Went over to the Bellagio and caught the fountain show. The fountain show is like every 15 minutes after night, so next time I'm definitely going to get a little bit closer because this view is awesome, but I bet like being right in front of it would have been even better. But this was really, really awesome to see. You got to check this out if you're staying on the Strip when you're in Vegas. Last day, then heading home. We're going downstairs to get one last breakfast sandwich, get one last view of this awesome, awesome nature landscape where if I had a huge mansion, I would totally get like a wall painted like this. I love this so much. Saying goodbye to our beloved Eataly. It's been like our home away from home. I wish I would have got the prosciutto sandwich. The bacon is really, really good, but the prosciutto was my favorite, so I will definitely remember that for next time. We also end up having these blood orange sodas. I was telling John about my prosciutto regret right here.
Prosciutto. I love prosciutto. It's good. Rocky. People always like you better than they like me. Damn, let me get a shot of yours. I think she did. Damn.
Because she handed mine straight to me. She was like, here you go, John.
Oh yeah, that was for you specifically.
Backstory to that conversation. Ever since high school, if we go to a restaurant and we happen to have a woman that's helping us, even though we're both really nice, they are always much nicer to John than me. Room tour before we head out. Nice collection of artwork on the wall. Said goodbye to my little mountain for the last time for a while. Our Uber driver told us this snow-capped mountain, a lot of locals go there to chill and hang out, so I thought that sounded kind of cool. At this point, I was getting sick. I've never seen so many people violently open mouth coughing and sneezing. It's like the last 3 years. Never happened, but this is the Hoover Dam. This was really cool to see on the way out. John hates the window seat and loves the aisle seat, and I'm the total opposite. Give me the window seat every time. So whenever we fly together, it's perfect, and I always make sure to like nudge him so he doesn't miss the cool stuff out the window that I'm seeing. So every time we cross like some cool mountains, I was like, look, look, look. Besides getting sick at the end of the trip, we had a great time, and I can't wait to go back to Vegas, hopefully do more nature stuff. So if you enjoyed this video, I have a whole playlist full of my travel adventures. These have become some of my favorite videos by far on my channel, so definitely make sure to check them out. Hoping to add new trips and adventures to come. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!